Welcome back. From the Strip to downtown, it is getting smoky. Today's Tasty Tuesday begins in the Arts District, and of course, take us through it all, we have this morning Melinda Sheckells, editor of OffTheStrip.com. Melinda, thank you so much for joining us again on this Tasty Tuesday.
It was a big week, I got to tell you, of eating and lots of new things to dig into. So we'll start off in the Arts District, and Chef Bruce Coleman, one of the longest awaited openings of the year and of last year too, is his barbecue restaurant Soul Belly. It is now open in the Arts District, and Chef Bruce comes from really a fine dining background, which is what kind of makes this so interesting. Is he's not a barbecue pitmaster by training or trade. He is, and actually he was on Top Chef. He was James Beard nominated. He came to Las Vegas, so he really brings a fine dining aspect to his barbecue, and he picks and chooses from all the different regions. As we all know, barbecue comes from many different places. So you get the Carolina pulled pork, you get the Texas salt and pepper brisket. Bruce brings all of it to a really fun atmosphere. It's almost like a warehouse space, and it has a wonderful stage for live music on the weekends. And he smokes all of his meat. Everything is scratch made, homemade, even the pasta in his mac and cheese. So this spot, Soul Belly Barbecue, you have to check it out. Absolutely fantastic, from the top of the menu to the bottom of the menu. And don't forget the banana pudding. Just please, you follow my advice here. Don't forget the banana pudding.
I mean, you can't go wrong when we follow your advice. So we'll definitely get that if we go. By the way, next up, my favorite pairing here. We're talking about tacos and cocktails, right?
Yes, well, we're talking about caviar tacos, which is definitely my favorite pairing. You cannot go wrong with caviar tacos, even better, right? So Petrosian Bar at Bellagio, legendary lobby bar, has amazing music. It's been a staple for decades, and it serves the most wonderful, very bespoke, very fancy things. So they have an old fashioned for two, which is served in this beautiful globe, and it has all of these luxury liquors in it. It has Yamazaki 12-year Japanese whiskey. It has Whistle Pig 10-year in it, and it's served for two. So that's one way to kick it off. And then they also have these caviar tacos, which are hamachi with a very thin layer of potato covered in caviar. And for dessert, they have this chocolate caviar service. Now, it's meant to look like caviar, but it's a dessert, and it comes with the most scrumptious, and I use the word scrumptious, rosé champagne sorbet. And I mean, if I could literally just find a way to get this rosé sorbet champagne to my house every single day, I'd never leave.
Oh my gosh, I would come over every single day if I knew where you lived and you ordered that. By the way, we're running out of time right now. We have about 20 seconds left. So next up, you were talking about sandwiches, right?
Saginaw's Deli inside of Circa, the best Reubens, classic style here. They make all of their stuff in-house as well. They perfected this rye bread. It's a tradition from Detroit. Derek Stevens from D&D Circa brought Paul Saginaw to Las Vegas because he loved his other deli, Zingerman's in Ann Arbor, and it is becoming a Las Vegas institution as well. For deli lovers, you got to check it out. Open 24-hour days at Circa.
All right, Melinda Sheckells, thank you so much for making us hungry once again. We appreciate it, and we'll see you next week for another edition of Tasty Tuesday, and we'll be right back.